Another tip, I like to go direct with women. Sometimes that just means saying hi, okay? But a lot of times I'll say, you're beautiful, you're breathtaking, you look so pretty. You are so pretty is probably, I say 90% of the time. So, you know, whether it's in a bar, I'll touch her arm, one beat of eye contact, and then say, you are so pretty, okay? On the street, same deal. Girl walks past me, I turn around, standard day game approach. I hate the word game, but you know, daytime approach. You touch her, do it for this camera. Standard daytime street approach, you know, you come up, you want to flank from the side, touch her on her arm, like her lower arm area, the outside of your hand, get a little bit in front of her, and you say, excuse me, I noticed you walking past me and you like took my breath away. I think you are so pretty. Okay, now you see my face, it's very warm, positive. I had that beat of eye contact, and then I said something direct. I think you were so pretty. I'm showing her that my interest is sexual, okay? Saying she's pretty means, yeah, I want to fuck her. That's what I'm saying. I'm at least like thinking about it, all right? But then from that point, whether it's a bar or on the street, and there's exceptions to this. I mean, there's been time, well, let me finish my thought before I tangentialize, but after that sort of direct approach, where right off the bat I show that I'm interested in her body physically. I think she's sexy, all right? And I can say pretty, beautiful. I can even say sexy, all right? Or you look great, or you look amazing in that dress, or whatever. But then I'll drop it, and I'll really focus on getting to know her as a person, focused on her mind, how she thinks. That gets into me questions. That's a whole nother video. But I found I get better results when I go in direct, or I show sexual interest right off the bat, and then drop it and just focus on getting to know her as a person, okay? The next time I'll give her a compliment is gonna be, you know, maybe 10 minutes later if we're talking that long. Maybe I'll pull her in, whisper in her ear, you are so sexy, or you're turning me on, or something like that. But I really, right after the opener, I drop the sexual interest and just really focus on getting to know her as a person, how she thinks. Having said that, there's exceptions to everything. This is just to make you more consistent and improve your conversion rates for positive responses. But there's been times where I'll approach a woman with a very sexual opener and just keep going with the sexuality, telling her all the things I want to do to her. There's been times where I approached women and told them, you know, you are so sexy. I'm like getting turned on just looking at you. Like that was the first thing I said to them. And then, you know, I come in with such a positive, warm energy. They're like, really? Oh my God. And then I just keep going with it. Yeah, like I'm just looking at you. There's so many fun things I could do to your body. And then I'll just start talking about where I want to kiss her. And so you can do that, but I suggest that you get comfortable with what I'm talking about in this video first, and then the more sexual confidence you have, you can start doing more ballsy, aggressive stuff like that later on, okay? But my overall point is, your sexual interest is a good thing. If you see your sexual interest as wanting to give her pleasure rather than wanting to get sex from her, which is how most guys think. Most guys see sex as something you get from the woman. You try to smooth talk her, run game on her, seduce her so that she gives you sex. You know, she gives you pussy, okay? You're getting laid. I don't think like that. And the more you can shift your focus to wanting to give her pleasure, okay? Give her your body, your hands, your mouth, your dick, all right? Seeing all that, seeing what you give on a physical level as a gift that you are offering to her. The more you can do that, the better your responses will be, because women can sense that. Women can sense sexual givers versus sexual takers. And it's very rare to find a man who's a sexual giver, but, you know, when she does, it resonates. She's like, oh, he's that guy, okay? Very important, especially if you want to sleep with a woman fast without having to go on a bunch of fancy dinner dates and spending a lot of money and wasting a lot of time on the boyfriend track. You want to get in the sex track fast. So, being proud of your sexuality, saying my sexuality is a positive thing and I'm offering sexual pleasure to you. And then you drop it, and then you move into getting to know her as a person, and what you're doing there is you're screening her. So you're showing her what the offer is, okay? Sexual pleasure, which triggers anticipation, third gate of control. And then you move into screening her as a person, learning about her, how she thinks, and deciding, okay, you made the cut on the physical level. Now let's find out if you're worth my time, if you really deserve my attention, my time, and that gets into actually how to get a number in the right way. That's another video as well.